Both Marksman and Tiger nerfed at once. Clearly since last month, the devs have been deliberately nerfing T0 heroes. Today let's see whether these OP hero adjustments actually hit the right spots. From the data, there are only these 14 standard T0 heroes right now. Oh my god, didn't realize until I checked, AoE has a 99 BP rate. Even Pete Zhao Weizhen never went this hard. Recent change, bonus AD can crit. They're obviously pushing everyone toward crit builds instead of clinging to Frostfall. With just one Frost Cape, you got the damage and the tankiness, skill into auto and you steamroll, one whirlwind and the enemy melts. So they finally reworked Frost Cape. To be fair, crit builds aren't dead. After the rework, the 3-piece snowball ceiling is genuinely high bet on a Darkest Future gamble. But early game still can't match Frostfall's forgiveness. No need to spell out which one you'll pick if you don't want pain. Long range means you can squeeze in multiple skill combos. Most engages, you 1-3-3 the gap and dump full damage instantly, pure refusing to trade gameplay. But the devs took one look and went, nope, with two big chops. Now solo killing 3 is cooked, both movement speed and backstep distance got nerfed. Easy for the enemy to catch your opening and turn the engage. But don't think Yuan Lu Marksman is dead, 1-2-2-2 flexibility wasn't touched. Just the ULT's damage threshold got raised hard. If you want a free cast 1-3-3 mindlessly, you'll have to play opposition, and long range isn't even the main point. While other early marksmen are still AAA ING minions, this warrior rolls up with 1-1-2 combo and clears the whole wave. So the key chops landed on her second skill. First, they flattened out the true damage on Overkill form's second skill to match the other forms. But the follow-up damage drop wasn't dramatic. Then they went from 567 down to 456. Each true damage cut means she relies more on knowing how to manage her damage. Before, you could treat her like half an assassin, flankin', burst combo, snipe ahead. After all these nerfs, she's more of a sustained trade warrior now. Damage windows stretch longer, less forgiving, but the long-range cleanup ceiling is still there. If you think the marksmen above are nothing special, then the supports below each have a serious bag of tricks. Their power and mechanics are jaw-dropping. Early game Dungeon in fusion mode just camps the lane and shuts it down completely, the enemy marksman melts the second they step up to the wave. So the devs aimed their nerf hammer right at the fusion. Every cut landed on the first skill's fusion strength. Speed buff removed, shield ratio shaved, and the lift's attack range trimmed. From a fusion tank charging your face, demoted to tank treads. But don't worry, every nerf only hit Dungeon's solo proactivity and damage. Letting allies cast on the move, the ULT blocking projectiles, splitting the battlefield, none of that utility was touched. Same story with the soft supports, same direction, just trimming versatility while keeping utility, since they use role as support. Every nerf cuts into damage. After the rework, Shouqian's AoE burst is gone, now turned into a team-wide CC skill instead. This change is blunt, stop trying to play him as a damage carry, just lock in his CC. But that still wasn't enough for the devs. Worried somebody would invent some cursed solo lane do you build, they swung again, enhanced autos from 3 hits down to 1. They might as well write dealing damage prohibited in the tooltip. But even after all that, Dayu still gets picked. Core selling point untouched, the first skill. 8 wells equals 8 fountains. Plus enemy jungle vision goes transparent. Utility's so strong they only dare touch numbers, can't touch mechanics. Touch mechanics in Dayu would need another rework. Xiao Siyuan is straight up Sheldon, super genius, tell me when to use my superpower. Just look at her damage. Lay low early, wait for Xiao Siyuan to roll in and dump her full combo on the marksman, you just clean up the kill. The classic moon cult, after Chanya's rework, she's left the T0 group chat, Highway is the only one left. Is she strong? She's not like Zhuge Liang who hits Awakening Crown and instantly takes off. But the community keeps screaming overtune. So every adjustment is just mosquito bite patches. Bottom line, her ULT eats way too much of her power budget. One ULT forces the enemy carry into a tactical retreat. Meanwhile your team has full CC and damage. That alone keeps her permanently on the ban list. Eating well forever. Nuwa on the test server, the latest nerf wave completely flipped direction. Matrix CC duration reduced. Looks like a number tweak, but it's actually a power earthquake. Nuwa's Matrix was never just a damage skilled Matrix, landing the CC is what unlocks the ULT damage to fully detonate. Now with shorter CC, the enemy gets a bigger reaction window, stack tenacity, and you just walk out. Shen Mengshi, they boosted ULT split bomb count but gutted the 2-to-1 slide. We all know the slide combo drops way more bombs than holding 2-to-1. Shen Mengshi is a poke hero by nature. On paper damage wasn't touched, but in practice he can't use slide to snowball early anymore. His strength was never built on one ULT, and now the snowball won't even start rolling. As for Yuan Gu, did he actually get nerfed? Finally, the part the junglers care about, Jing. What do you mean my 6-year-old mechanic just got fixed? Jing's double smite is gone, and this cut hits jungle skirmishes and dragon control directly. The core value of double smite was never clear speed. It was in the trade. Walk into the jungle with 2 smites stacked, you dare contest? I dare press smite and steal it clean, because my execute threshold beats yours. Meanwhile the core swap mechanic wasn't touched. Like I said, I got weaker, but that doesn't mean you got stronger. Pei Qin, whose strength was always an opening. With ULT level 1 you've got 2 skill sets, level 2 you've got 4. This jungle patch, yeah, both forms got base damage buffed, but Tiger form's second skill rotation got straight up nerfed. Wall hopping is Tiger's soul, and jungle invading is all about bouncing back and forth. Now every pounce takes longer than before. The whole early game invasion tempo gets stretched out. So yeah, both forms got base damage buffs. But damage was never Tiger's weakness. The real question is whether you can be in the right place at the right time, not whether your damage is enough once you arrive. As for Ma Chao, ever since he learned spear pickup heal over Chinese New Year, he's been completely untouched. Today, Uncle Ma Chao is once again happily ghosting in stealth. Those are the so-called trisolarans in the community's eyes. Almost every recent adjustment has been on hero playstyle. Even some non-T0 strays got swept up too. So here's the question, after these trisolarans get nerfed, can Honor of Kings finally enter the era of normal humans?